everyone, I'm Shanice and welcome to our Georgian Farmhouse renovation project. My husband John and I bought this house along with our 3-year-old daughter almost 2 years ago and have been slowly transforming it into our family home. We don't have a pot of money just set aside and we have zero experience of renovations, but hey ho, we fell in love with this house, so we're giving it a go, very slowly and steadily. So come on in and I'll show you around. Our hallway used to look like this in the corner and we've changed it to look a bit more in keeping with the time. Let me know what you think about this one. This is the living room, which is actually a very, very lovely room, but we haven't done anything to it yet. So we want it to look a bit more like Georgian drawing room vibes. Do you know what I mean? Georgian drawing room vibes. So think more like not the corner sofa, no offence to the corner sofa, and a TV that looks like artwork, you know, those really cool art gallery ones, and instead not having the sofas directed to the TV, which there's nothing wrong with that because we do that in the snug, but we wanted here to look a bit more like a drawing room, like we're pretending to be really sophisticated. So kind of 2 chairs here, maybe a little mini chair here or a little sofa here, some little tables, lots of Georgian reclaimed furniture, so it feels proper. Do you know what I mean? Proper good like. And then what I thought, which John said maybe was a bit bold, but why not go bold if you're going for a drawing room, do you know what I mean? Having panelling. That's not bold, everyone does panelling and panelling's lovely. And we've got panelling all over the house, but yeah, panelling everywhere. But then like a really bold, either a mural or William Morris wallpaper all the way around, really heavily patterned. And just lots of like old things. I just want it to feel like you almost walk in the door and you're like, oh, I've gone back in time, how lovely. In like a nice way, not a museum creepy way where dead people walk around. I want it to feel like calming, cool, curated as well. We've got lots of plans and also there's some damp to deal with. I'll show you the damp. There's the damp. We sprayed like a no damp thing, but actually to be fair, that's worked kind of, but it's a temporary solution to what's a bigger problem. So we need to fix that properly. Yeah, let's go in here, which is the garden room. This is the garden room, which should be beautiful, but we are interestingly not making it beautiful at the minute. It's our fault. We've been using it as a bit of a DIY shed. But yeah, it will be absolutely terrific because the plan, I'll show you some pictures of mood boards of kind of what I want it to look like, but this entire wall being a library with a ladder, tons of bookshelves, like literally dream. Dream, 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 dream. I love you, yeah, no, that it's true. Dream. This is the kitchen. We did this about a year and a half ago. It was one of the first jobs that we know we needed to do because the old kitchen was like cute. It was quite charming, but there were issues, and then those issues became clear once we started taking things out. So it's kind of falling apart a little bit, and then actually this back wall was completely like sodden. It was disgusting. It smelt. There were leaky. It was basically like a leaky pipe that had been leaking for years and years. And then over there, which I'll show you now, over here was a hidden fireplace. Yeah, so this actually was very, very different. I'll put a picture on so you can see what it used to look like. But there was a really large chimney breast with one really small alcove this side and then like a larger alcove this side. And actually we discovered that the chimney breast was false and there was a hidden but unfortunately blocked up chimney breast. So it wasn't attractive. It was from probably years ago. And they had breeze blocked it up. Some people probably thought we should have opened it up again, but it would have cost a fortune. Whereas this way we could just literally put this in front and it makes a more streamlined easier kitchen, which is better for storage and pantries and things like that. Yeah, pantries, all that jazz. Makes it easier. I think my favourite addition to the kitchen, weirdly, I love this. This isn't weird, I love this. But also just this. Like, it's just a small touch that I did afterwards. And it actually makes it feel more, obviously it's not a Georgian kitchen because Georgians didn't have kitchens, but it just feels more farmhousey, I suppose. This is the snug, which we love. We spend every evening in here. It's such a nice room. It did look like this, which was fine. It was just a bit safe, a bit nice, but like safe for us. And I really wanted to do like a really bold, dark academia kind of vibe. John bought into it. It was fine. He was like, yeah, I like that idea. That sounds cool. When we actually painted it this dark green colour though, which is green '06 by Lick Paint, we were a bit like, oh geez, what have we done? Like it was dark and it was weird. It did look a bit weird. We had to trust the process, but I'm glad we did because actually the vision came to life and we love it. We love this room. We think that it just worked out really, really well. It came to kind of life, what I imagined. So yeah, amazing. We brick slipped this fire, which actually was fairly straightforward. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be useful to learn how to do, and we can make a little mini video on it if that would be helpful. And we always have the fire on because it is cozy as toes in here. This is the current state of the playroom. Like what? What? Oh, crikey. I'm just closing the door and ignoring it, to be honest, but there's the playroom. Really, really messy, extra room to tidy. But our daughter loves it, so we'll just pretend it's not there for now. So the laundry room, we've got one of these, like, I don't know what they're called. Someone told me it was called something. I think it was like a lazy Susan, but it's not a lazy Susan because they're the spinny things, aren't they? So maybe it's like, I don't know. It's not really lazy, is it? It's quite productive. A productive Pauline, that's what it can be. We have lots of cupboards, as you can see there. Crikey. This is a damp place. Let me show you, it's a bit embarrassing this, but let me show you the worst bits of this house. So the worst bits of this house have been damp, some electrics, but mainly damp. So let me show you what a 1790 house does when it rains sometimes. I mean, this window, next level, interesting. And the damp. Oh yes, so there is a leaky gutter out the back and it just leaks every time it rains. So that needs to be fixed ASAP. Change these, make them a bit more aesthetic, a bit more jazzy, a bit more useful, because currently they just house things. But maybe they could house more important things like shoes and coats and stuff, because this is chaos. is our daughter's room. So we have panelled in here. John is king of panelling. I know panelling is a bit contentious with some people. Some people think like, they just put panelling everywhere. But our house is from 1790 and there literally would have been panelling everywhere. So we're just reinstating that, okay? We've painted it, we've got a new carpet because the other one was really stained, and new blind, William Morris blind. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, there's still lots of work that needs doing in here actually. Let me show you something. So inside, I mean that's a random little cubby hole that needs to be sorted out. In this wardrobe, when I open the doors, it's really cold because there's a hole there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole there that John just filled the other day. Let me zoom in. Yeah, John filled that hole in the other day because it literally was just a hole to the outside. But it's such a draft. Like, you obviously can't feel it, but there is such a draft when you open these doors, and it kind of spreads throughout the whole room. So we think, and it goes down here too, we think we're going to do some sort of plasterboard there, and then just kind of, yeah, almost make a bit of secondary insulation so it's not a freezing cold pit for her. This door here leads through to the Jack and Jill bathroom. However, we've blocked that off because we don't want her in the middle of the night just getting up and going into the bathroom and going for a wander around the house, because that would be absolutely terrifying for everybody involved. So I mean, a lot of these scuff marks, but never mind. The views are beautiful. Oh my gosh. So since this is a just real life house tour, I apologise that this bed hasn't been made yet, but all in good time. Monty is enjoying himself on it anyway, and that's what it's all about, innit, Mons? Innit, Mons? Hiya, pal. Hiya, mate. Yeah, mate, like. Nice one. This room also hasn't been done. Haven't done anything to it. Will eventually. Don't know what yet, though. What do you think? What do you think like it should look like? Because we are obviously rather keen on the panelling. That TV's been there since we moved in. We just haven't taken it down. Don't even know if it works, to be honest. But the fire's cool. But yeah, what do you think it should be like in here? It's very pink. I don't know if you can tell by the light, but it's very pink in here at the minute. It might be nice if it wasn't pink, but I'm not sure what it should be. Hi. It's me, tripod lady. And then through to the ensuite, the Jack and Jill that you can see the other side. So that's back into 𝒆 bedroom there. And again, done nothing to it at all. Cool, man. Cool. I have visions. Not like that's so Raven, but I have visions about what I would like these rooms to look like, and then I change them frequently. So we shall see. We shall see. And I would appreciate any ideas of what you think it would look nice like. What would it look nice as? Maybe I should have said that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, darling? Darling, yes. So let me know what you think it would look good as. Okay? Please. Thank you. And this is mine and John's bedroom, which we haven't again done anything to yet, but we need to. I mean, a really big job we need to do is the windows. If we just see how bad they are, it's not cool, man. It's not my favourite thing. So yeah, the windows need replacing. Laundry, why not? And then we want to decorate the room as well. We want to make it feel like ours because we haven't done anything to it apart from add some pictures. And then it really coolly, that's not a word, it really nicely leads into this ensuite here, which again is a bit of a mess at the minute. Lots of things that my daughter has been playing in the bath with. But yeah, we want to do this all. I've refurbished that bath, I painted it and I re-enamelled it, which is nice, but we would quite like to do some more. We do all the tiles and things like that. Up there is a mystery for now. A mystery for now. There is a secret room and there is a dressing room. Secret room, like, yeah. Maybe one day we'll convert that and show you what it could be. Extractor fan. This is the current state of the bathroom. So we have these really beautiful green tiles. They're really, really lovely. We have some bits without the front bits on so far. The shower controls. The shower is going to come out of there. We have the shower tray installed. Then we have these gorgeous, they're �ㅁ hexagonal terracotta tiles, which are beautiful. And then we had to panel around the bath. Paneling. How many times am I going to mention paneling? We actually tried to get a new bath. We wanted a new roll top bath, but to get this out, it's so heavy and actually so fine. Like, it works absolutely fine. And once we got the side bit out here and we looked underneath it, there were no leaks, no plumbing issues. When it's been cleaned again, it's actually a pretty good bath. So we've decided to keep it. And then, look at that cobweb. Crikey, that just shows how long it's been since we've been in this room. Yeah, this has been ongoing since about, I think we started it in September, and it's been a long process. The toilet will go here. It's like a high cistern toilet, like Victorian era. It'll be great when it's done. It's just quite hard at the minute to live with one ensuite. In the other one, I have to shower a bit like Gollum because it's like a bath, isn't it? The one I've just showed you, the green one. So because it's a bath, there's like the shower head on top. So I have to just sit there a bit like Gollum, like, So it's not the best shower. So I'm looking forward to when this is done again and I can shower like a normal human being. In all, there are 18 rooms. We need to do lots of exterior work, as you can probably tell from the video. We need to do the new windows, the sashes. The sashes are all, well, some of the sashes are broken and lots of the wood is just rotting away. So we need to do new windows. We need to do a new archway outside of the front door, which I kind of want it to look like this, which is beautiful, but I don't know how much that would cost, so maybe not. And we are doing the majority of the work ourselves. So if you want to see kind of renovation before and afters, tips, kind of the reality, to be honest, we're not selling it as we're not experts, we're not professionals, we have no idea what we're doing. We figure it out as we go, we make mistakes and we learn as we're going. So if you want to see kind of the reality behind what it's like living in a renovation project, I've just choked on, I think, my own spit. Right, enough of that chatter, woman. Let's go out for a nice, lovely, jubbly day out. And won't you join us? Doing a lot of DIY at the moment, are we?
I'm having a month off.
Having a month off, yeah. Sometimes it can get a bit, I mean, I'm speaking as if I do a lot of the DIY, but even sometimes, I don't know, like we've nearly lived at our house for 2 years now. And what do you think you thought it would be like before we bought it?
It's been more involved than I thought it would be. I thought we would get people in to do more work than we have.
Yeah, but it's too expensive.
Yeah, fortune.
Yeah, we've only had the kitchen. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The kitchen.
And a little bit of like painting and stuff.
Oh yeah, we had one painter. All for the kitchen, and then we also had the hallway, like high bit done because we couldn't reach. You know that tall.
Oh, not good on ladders.
No. So yeah, I suppose it's been more involved than we thought it would be. It's just too expensive. When we got the kitchen done, that was the only thing that we knew we couldn't do ourselves. So we asked them to quote us for fitting a bathroom, and just the labour was £7,000. £7,000. So yeah, we have done everything ourselves instead, haven't we?
I'm not quite as expensive as that.
No. I can reward John with reward you.
Good boy.
Like a child or a dog. No, I can pay John with cups of tea, which is good and easy and cheap. What else? Well, I think when we went into it, so we knew we wanted a renovation project. We lived in a new build barn conversion before this house. It's very bumpy, and we knew we wanted a project. We wanted somewhere to design and make our own. I think going into it though, we were probably a little bit naive. Would you say?
Yeah, like blissfully unaware.
Yeah, a bit like nice, but a bit like blissfully unaware of what it would
Like we watched
entail.
George Clark and thought we could do that.
Yeah. Or we watched Grand Designs and be like, yeah, it'd be fine. And actually, probably what it's really been like is, a lot more involvement, a lot more time, more money than we thought it would cost. But also, it is fun. It is
and
fun.
it's
isn't it?
rewarding, isn't it? When like your vision, you've done, like you bring it together yourself.
Yeah. The reality of it. Oh God, this is a tight road, isn't it? This is
view.
beautiful, by the way. I know, we need to show you the view. Hang on. Yeah, but the actual payoff is that even though it's more all of those things we've just said, but then when you walk into a room and that's been your vision and your hard work, I think that makes you feel like really proud. And I feel proud of you when you've done stuff, because you've done the majority, haven't you? I do feel proud sometimes of my designs, but I feel very proud of the work that you've done, because it's the majority John. Do you feel proud?
Yeah.
That's good.
But like, it's always the same whenever you do something. There's like little errors in there, so you see them, whereas other people don't see them. So it's nice when like people come through the front door and ask if the tiles are original.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. Nobody sees the mistakes, I don't think. And we've learned every single time, haven't we, from the mistakes.
Oh yeah, you gain loads of. Most of it's confidence.
Yeah.
If you got the confidence and you got the right tools, I think you're halfway there.
Yeah.
And you should watch YouTube to find out how you do it.
Yeah. Would you change anything about how we approached renovation? Would you still buy it again?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And would you change anything about how we've approached it?
I'd probably get a cheaper kitchen.
Would you?
To have more money to do other stuff.
Yeah. And that's really annoying, is that we've since found cheaper kitchens, haven't we, that look just as good. So the next room that we're planning at the moment is the garden room, which is exciting. The previous owners built that as an extension in 2008. This is a very tight road in the Dales. So it's a fairly like modern addition, but it kind of looks in keeping with the Georgian proportions, and it's all got like sash windows that look the same. But it's just, we haven't used the room. We haven't used it at all, and we want it to be this big.
To be a woodshed.
Yeah, you've used it as a DIY room. So we want it to be like this sociable garden room that when we have garden parties, we haven't had a garden party ever, but if we wanted to have one and pretend we were sophisticated, we could open the doors, our friends could come in and we'd have drinks and food, and it would feel like a nice flowing, like additional reception room.
The driveway and garden. We've got some plans for that.
Oh yeah, we have got plans for the driveway and the garden. Yeah, make that a bit more, because it's a lot of what no one tells you is it's a lot of maintenance. So even once you've done a job, you have to maintain it, don't you? So we did the garden the first summer we moved in, so almost 2 years ago, and then we did little bits last year, and over the winter it just gets ruined, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really, it's just not looking great at all. So I think we're having a break because it's a bit busy sometimes.
Everything ready for Christmas one night.
Yeah, December was
Failed
quite.
a bit.
No, you didn't fail, but December was quite intense because John was constantly doing the bathroom, trying to get it ready for Christmas for our friends and family staying. So January is a bit of a month off, isn't it? Since we're having a month off renovating, and instead just planning, we've come for a day out to have a bit of a rest, a bit of an escape, and it is beautiful. So we're going to the Yorkshire Dales and we will show you when we get there. Hey Monty! Come on! Yay! Hello! So, it's so windy. This is the windy gap. Look at these views. Anything to say, young man?
It's pretty good.
Fish pie.
I'm stuck between the burger and the pie.
I think you should get the pie.
Do you think?
Yeah. You wanted a pie anyway, and it's the steak and Guinness one. That sounds really good.
Yeah, that's not breaking dry January, though, is it?
No, it's not. No. So we've come to our Royal Trustee, which is called the CB Inn, in Arkengarth Dale, at the top of the Yorkshire Dales, is it? And we're going to have some food, aren't we, dear?
We are. Fish pie, steak pie.
Fish pie and steak pie, not mixed together, because that would be weird. Yeah, and we'll let you know if it'll be banging. I know it'll be banging. I'm looking forward to it already. Fish pie, fish pie. Yep.
Steak pie.
And Guinness. Nice.
Went down very well. Auntie was not impressed.
You think you can beat me? Loser! Loser! Not good then, but it's fine because I had a warm up game. Now I'm going to play properly, and I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you and stuff.
What are we betting on? The loser has to pay for snacks on the way home.
Let's do it. Like we were drawing. However, some idiot potted the black. So who's buying the snacks on the way home?
Where we get
Following you about.
We got the organisation. It never makes any sense.
You're buying some snacks because you lost.
Yeah.
Buying some Kinder Buenos. Oh. What are you choosing, dear? We could get... Yeah, John's doing no chocolate January. So it's proving quite difficult. Difficult. Why don't you get some sweets? They're here. Yeah. If you want to see more videos, I will be posting every Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you next week. Bye!